Good evening, everybody. Seems like every time I post or someone posts something about Festool, one of the first things that gets mentioned is that you can see the value in a lot of their tools, but not really things like drills and whatnot there. Anyway, I thought I'd do just a little rundown of the different drills that I have. I don't have all the attachments for them out here right now. There's so many for each individual one, but also this is their current little set they have of bits out. They sell all their individual bits, a lot of them anyway. They don't always have everything, and yes, that's kind of annoying. But this is the current little set that they've got on a pre-order. I bought these last year, but when they come out with an installer kit or these little sets like this, I try to buy 5 sets if I can at the time and put them up, and then I just use one at a time. If I break something, whatever, I have another set that I can just pull a bit out of and put it in here because they're a whole lot cheaper as a set. I'm not sure what these are selling for right now, and it wouldn't be accurate to put it on a video anyway because things could change in the future. But these little kits, see here, I've got 2 here. This is what it is. It is called a CIS CE Mini 1. There's the tag for that. And they have a nice little clear top to see through. And these are not a full-size sustainer. These are a mini. So they're about, I believe you put 2 back to back, and it's about a sustainer width anyway. So inside these, I'll show you up nice and close. This is what you get. These extended bits like these, and they're all Centrotec obviously, and then everything from a T10 to a T40 is in here, and Phillips 1, 2, and 3 and those extensions, and of course the one we talk about all the time, needing a square drive number 2 for Craig stuff mostly. Comes with one of those. How great is that? And 2 posi drives, 1 and 2. I literally never hit a posi drive over here in the US. I know y'all do overseas, but normally what I do, I pull those posis out and I put 2 more Phillips back in, number 2s, whatever other ones I'm needing. But this little tray also lifts out, and you have an area down here where you can store more stuff. In my other one, I have a lot of drill bits there. And it has, of course, T10 through T40 down here in the regular bit holder style bits. Posi 1, 2, square drive number 2s, and then Phillips 1, 2, and 3. And of course comes with another Centrotec chuck. Can't really have enough of those, the little Centrotec chucks. I think just individually that alone is about 30 bucks. And then a bit holder, and this is the sturdier bit holder too, I believe. Yes, the BH60. This holds all these smaller ones. These here fit directly in a Centrotec chuck, and I can show that. This is a 4-inch, I believe, Phillips 2 that I use a lot of. I buy these by the 2-pack, and they last forever. They're wonderful bits. But if you go to put, say, your Phillips 2 back in here with the short one, that's how long they are out of a deal. And that's the long ones in this kit. They're not long, but they do allow you to be a little shorter than putting in the bit holder and then a bit along with that. You know, it really gets out there a lot further. And this one here, you know, is right in this area. So if you want to get in a tighter spot, a little better option there. Anyway, those are out right now. So that's a little view of what you get with that little kit. Just a good little set to grab. Mine, obviously, that I use more often here, when you open mine up and take this out, I have the whole tray full of bits. I've got the countersinks, the Festool Vicks bits, things like that. Anyway, those are in there, as well as some 4-inch drivers that fit the Centrotec system. Anyway, as far as that goes, a lot of people say it's all a proprietary system and it's a challenge to get pieces for. That's true, and it's not true. If you have this bit driver in the end of here, you can use any 1/4-inch bit from the store. You can just put it right in there. The only big complaint I have with these is I don't know why they did not extend this 1/4 inch holder to the tip so that it could be used as a nut driver, since it's 1/4 inch. Anyway, some things. But this is the littlest one I have, the CXS, and probably the one that gets used and abused the most. It is on every job. Speed 1 and 2, torques 1 through 12, and the chucks on these are part of what makes them so valuable. With one little click, you now don't have a chuck. And this deal here will also fit a bit. If you need to get in a really small area, you can put one of the little tiny bits right there. Then you can grab a standard drill chuck, if you want, a Jacobs chuck, and it has a quick attach, just like that. That quick, I have a Jacobs chuck. I want rid of that. I need to get in a right angle. I have a right angle adapter, and they have the same adapters in them. So just like that, I have an adapter where I can get around a corner, inside a tight cabinet, whatever. You can put a short bit in there, drops right in, has a magnet and everything. Great, and it will fit at any degree angle that you want in there also. To go along with that, eccentric chucks, where you can drive right up next to the wall. These bracket right on. This is the one for the T18 here. Depth setting screw chucks, and these all just go right on, and you can run your drywall screws in. This has the spring-loaded tip. You can set the depth that you want right here on the ring. Wonderful little chuck there. And that fits on my T18, and this is just your basic everyday workhorse. This drill and this one are very, very similar. I don't have a C18 because my C15 is working so well, and it uses the same batteries as my T15 Impact, that I'm not upgrading to a C18 till one of these dies, or I come across one at a reasonable price. But these are just fantastic. But with my favorite shape of these Festool drills is the C handles. I don't know if everybody feels the same way, but to me, if I'm going to have a Festool drill, I love the C handle. And the only two I have like that are CXS and C15. But they're just fantastic. All this magnetic space. Look at all the bits you can stick on the front there. They have a wonderful light right in the front. Just great little drills. And they're battery indicators on the back. Yep. Anyway, those are my 15 deals. Here's the T15 Impact from Festool. Also light there in the front. And they're all the same. The chucks come right off the impacts. The Impact, though, actually has another one that snaps right on here that turns it into a drill. It turns off the impact function and you can drill with it. So you can do either one with this kind of a hybrid tool. They don't make this anymore, but it's a great, great deal. And then, of course, the workhorse of the bunch is the PDC 18/4, and you can see these drills are not babied in my truck. They live right here in my deck system. And by the way, really need to start just calling this tailgate tool reviews, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this is a PDC 18/4 hammer drill. Same options. Chucks come off. You have that same 1/4 inch drive front. You can put your side handle on here for this, for the torque. You can put a right angle on it. I have a right angle for it, eccentric for it. Everything. Everything fits everything. They just work together very well. And I use these just as hard as I use my DeWalt drivers. I've not had one fail yet, and I really love them. The big thing for me is just the feel in your hand and the use during the day. It's very hard to describe if you haven't used one before, but the way the triggers work, there's just such a smooth ramp up on the power on all of them. It's a very different feel than your leading brands other than this. I know there are some out there that are very good also, and this channel is nothing but my opinion. And in my opinion, I can't seem to find a drill I like better. I do still have DeWalt impacts because I run sometimes several helpers, and I like to have more than one tool. I was only able to get a hold of one Festool impact, so that's going to be on me all day. I just love them. And if you have any questions about these or want me to go into a specific drill or attachment for it, just let me know and I'll be happy to do a video on it. But just a little overview of a few of the drills that I have from Festool, and thank you all for watching, and feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe right down here, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you actually get a notification when I post another video. And I guess we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.